Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about the transfers and transformations of the materials that are being put in and taken out of the phosphorus cycle. So let's begin. So I'll first start with fertilizer, and it intakes mining by the marine sediments, and it's then the mining like materials get stored in the fertilizer storage, and the fertilizer outputs agriculture, like crops being harvested. And when the flow of agriculture goes into the land and food web storage, and that's like ecosystems and animals and plants interacting, and the output of land and food web is death and decomposition. So when animals die, it gets decomposed by decomposers, and the death of plants and animals, and it gets intake by dissolved. Like when it's dissolved, it goes into the soil, water, lakes, and rivers, and then that storage outputs uptake by autotrophs. So that's a continuous cycle. So it maintains the balance for that. And then the dissolved in soil, water, lakes, rivers storage outputs leaching and runoff because it's water, so not all of it will go in the same direction. Some will run off, and it will run off into the dissolved in ocean water, which would be the watershed. And the watershed does the same cycle, so uptake by other crop, autotrophs, marine food web systems, and death and decomposition. The only difference is one's on land and the other's in water. And the marine food web outputs excretion, which is basically the same thing as decomposition. And it also outputs sedimentation, which goes into marine sediments, and it basically layers as it goes. And the output of marine sedimentation is uplifting over geological time. So uplifting is when the rocks layer up, and then it forms rocks, and then rocks, when they get weathered, they get broken into small pieces, and the water, and it's weathering, and those rocks flow output into the dissolved in soil, lakes, and rivers.